Hey, what's up, guys? Bullseye back. You know what time it is? Another $1 comic book haul. Gonna start off with DC. We got Batman Year 1, Part 1, Batman 404, written by Frank Miller. This one I did not have. It is water damaged. I don't know how well you can tell, but it's ripply. So, figured it'll just be a placeholder. And then I got New 52, 24, very cool. And I picked this annual up because it's written by Alan Moore, so figured can't go wrong. Awesome Harley Quinn cover. Been looking for this for a while. Really happy to find it. Beautiful. This is not the Arkham Knight #1. This is like Batgirl and Harley special, but figured it was still worth picking up. But yeah, be on the lookout for that Arkham Knight #1. It is the first appearance of Arkham Knight, and he is going to be brought into DC continuity. I mean, you guys probably know this, but in case somebody's watching and they don't. Some Kevin Smith Batman stuff. Cacophony. I got 2. And I got issue 3. Somebody showed this recently on a Facebook group I'm in, talking about the 3 Jokers, the upcoming book, and that this may play a role in it, so I just grabbed it. I have not read it yet. Don't really know. We'll see. It's Joker time. This just popped up on my radar. A friend of mine told me about it and just added it to my wish list last night, so really cool to find one. And I got the last book of Going Sane that I needed, Part 4. And picking up this book, I picked up #1 a little while ago just because I thought it looked cool, and so I got issue 3 as well, Batman and the Monster Men, and then I also got issue 6. This is my second copy of this book. It's a crossover between Marvel and DC, Dark Side versus Galactus. Very cool, and you can see Silver Surfer and Orion fighting in the background. This is a first print. When I scanned the one I had before, it came up as a second, so happy to get the first print. Now I have both. Love Django. This completed it, except I think the only one I need now is #1. So I might have to pick that up from like a price bin somewhere. Probably get it for like $5. But yeah, very cool. This is issue 2. And I've got issue 5, 6, and 7. I really like that cover. Man, it almost looks like it could be Alex Ross. I'm not actually sure. I'll have to look into that. And Django and Zorro. I have a few of these as well. So, still got some more DC here. Extreme Justice #9. This is first appearance of the Wonder Twins in DC continuity. That's them right there. Form of ice water, but apparently they're pretty badass in this, so I've been on the lookout for that for a while too. I'm just trying to complete the first volume of Injustice, and I didn't have this one, so getting close to completing that. Last issue I needed of Tower of Babel. This is part 2, and this is the story where Randall Savage, I think, or Vandal Savage, I'm probably getting his name wrong, steals Batman's plans to defeat the Justice League. and turns it on them. And they made it into an animated series, an animated movie. I think it was called Justice League Doom or War. Shit, I can't remember. But then we got Justice League: The Darkseid War special. This is like a Neil Adams cover. It's a Neil Adams variant cover. It's an homage to Green Lantern cover. And last Mad Max book I needed. This is part 2. Got Preacher, Saint of Killers, #1. Happy to find this. I've seen a lot of people show this. I know there's buzz about it, like maybe a movie or something. I forget it was exactly, but it goes for a bit on eBay, so grab it. Some Superpowers books I needed. That's issue 1 and 2, and I think that's a volume 3. And I think this is volume 2. This was a Jeff Johns Superman. I think this was the last one I needed. And this is like a Batman variant cover for it. Frank Cho Wonder Woman, beautiful cover. I swear I have this, but it was not in my CLZ, so I might be missing it. But I hoard his covers anyway. And then we got some Y the Last Man, some early issues. We got 7. Got number 8. Got 9. Got 14. And 17. Okay, going on to Marvel now. Got Frank Cho Black Panther cover, very cool, very beautiful drawing of Storm. Really happy to get that. And Blade Runner #1, pretty high grade newsstand, so that's very cool. I definitely have #2, and I also have the magazine. That was kind of like the trade paperback. Bloodstone #2, it's no #1, but I will take it for $1. So very cool. This is a dope series. I have one of these. It's kind of like an old story, and they fight Nazis in it and stuff. It's very cool. And this is like, I want to say first appearance of the irredeemable Ant-Man. Maybe like an evil Ant-Man. I can't remember, but cool cover. Cosmic Powers #1. All about Thanos is my second copy. So Frank Miller Daredevil, 227, 229, and 232. Also got 257 where he fights the Punisher. And I've been picking this book up a lot recently. I would have left this behind, but it was a high grade newsstand copy, and it's, you know, it's got a black spine and it's really nice shape, so I couldn't leave it. And Dark Crystal #1, nice newsstand copy as well. I think I have that already, but and we got some old school Deadpool. This is the Circle Chase #3. Oops. Circle Chase #4. Got a very cool Iron Man cover. Iron Man versus Dr. Doom. #150. Nice copy, pretty sharp, newsstand. Long shot number 1, also newsstand. If you don't know, guys, this is what, when it's a barcode here, and it doesn't say direct edition, it usually means it was sold on the newsstand. So they're harder to come by a little bit, and can be slightly more valuable. It depends. Got issue of Power Pack about crack. That's a vial of crack. It's pretty crazy stuff. I think I need to get 31 too. I think they continue the story in there. I just like those controversial issues. This completes my volume 7 of Garth Ennis's run. Sorry, volume 6 of Punisher with Garth Ennis's run. So really happy to grab that. Now I just need 1 or 2 more, I think, for 7. It'll have them all. So this is what everyone says is the first Venomized cover. I have one of these already. I don't really consider it, but that's why it's notable. So it's also got Thanos on the cover there. So Smurfs, I already have number 3, but really nice copies of number 1 and number 2. Always gotta grab those. This was like, I found that Quasar with Venom, and I think this was like the only other Venom thing I found, I guess, besides that Daredevil cover. But so this is from the animated series, but I just figured I'd grab it. And then this kind of breaks my Marvel boycott rule. I don't pick anything up after 2012 really from Marvel, but this has a story written by Scott Aukerman in it, and he does a lot of comedy podcasts that I love. So had to grab it to support my dude. And then we got Thor 338. This is very early Buffalo Bill, maybe his second appearance, and this is an homage to the old Thor cover where he's fighting Hercules. Got Transformers number 24, just an issue I needed. This is picking up some steam because Conan just went back to Marvel, and may have, who knows, like what kind of future he has there. So this could be a big deal. People have been showing it a lot lately. Pretty nice copy. And then this is I think the first battle between Wolverine and Deadpool. Wolverine 88. It's Deadpool there. Okay, almost done. On to the indies. I'm trying to go fast here. My videos are taking too long. Found some Akira for $1. Always got to grab it and complete this run. 27, 29. This completed my Aliens vs. Predator Volume 1. This is issue number 0. Really cool cover. And this is number 2 and 4. This is awesome. I actually have one of these already, but this goes for a bit. It's the very first Army of Darkness comic ever, and it's like first appearance of Ash in comics and stuff, so kind of surprised to see that in there. Also have this, but it's a really nice J. Scott Campbell cover, so figured might as well grab another one. And I can't stop finding these books, man. This is probably my 3rd copy, I think, of Body Bags 404. So, trying to put together a second set of that to maybe trade or sell. And I picked these up because they have some Sin City stories in them. This is Dark Horse Presents 51 and 61. Beautiful Frank Miller art. And I want to start picking up Empowered and sell these in there. I think these are actually out of order. This is 3 of 3. This is Empowered and The Soldier of Love. And that's 2 of 3. This is second printing, but it is a beautiful Jenny Friesen cover. One that I really wanted for a while, so I was really happy to find that, even if it is second printing. Another hack and slash book I needed. Son of Samhain? Hack and slash is kind of like, if you're not familiar with it, it's kind of like a parody of or more of an homage to the slasher genre, and it's this girl and her basically reformed slasher buddy go and hunt killers and monsters and stuff. And found an issue of Happy I needed. That's pretty cool. They still go for a bit. Okay, last stack, guys. Thanks for sticking through. Let me know what you think of the music I've been adding, if you like it, if you don't like it, or any feedback you might have. Really happy to find this Anthony Bourdain's comic book, Hungry Ghosts, #1. I found 2 of these. My dad is a big Anthony Bourdain fan, so I wanted to get one for him too. So that's pretty cool. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Century, 1910. I don't have this, so. And then #3 of Volume 1. One I needed. I'm kind of surprised to find that in there. So Miracle Man that I needed. #8. And then Miracle Man Apocrypha. Shit. Second copy of this, but it's cool. I don't see it in the wild that often, and I don't know, could have wanted to hoard it or maybe trade at some point. Rival Schools. I used to love this video game. It was on Dreamcast as Project Justice. I think there's still a few of them floating around, like in some of the crossover games maybe, but yeah, very cool series, so I had to get that for nostalgia. Every character is like someone in the school, like the school nurse or the coach or like the star baseball player. You know, they all have a shtick. Very early Scud, the Disposable Assassin issues, #4 and #5. Awesome to find those. An issue I needed of A Dame to Kill For. They had a lot of Sin City, but I had most of it. And then, wow, I was so psyched to find this. I almost bought this off of eBay not that long ago. Street Fighter Swimsuit Special 2016. Just really nice cover. I haven't even cracked it open yet. I'm very excited. So, okay guys, well, that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoy that. I've really been, the response to the last haul video was nuts. So, I hope you enjoy. Please, if you can, hit the like button. It definitely, I think, helps out. All right, well, stay tuned for more videos.